Yo, what's going on, good people? This is live from the slip seat with your boy Rashone. You know what I'm saying? Rashone Looker. Real quick, man. I know I'm a day late. You know what I'm saying? With posting a new video, man. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. You know, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. You know what I'm saying? All the kids that's moving on in high school, going to the next level, you know, of college or whatever their future plans are, as well as the college students. All the students that's moving up a grade, congratulations to y'all. I know it's a weird situation. Some of you guys didn't get your graduation. I mean, your proms. You're just due at the end of your hard work. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to y'all, blessings to y'all on your future endeavors. You know what I mean? Peace and blessings to everybody going through this situation, this COVID-19. Peace and blessings to you all, man. Yo, real quick, I want to jump into something, man. We got situations going on here, man. Every day is some developing news that's going on. So right now, what we have going on here is we're having a beef in pork situation here. You know what I'm saying? We having a shortage on the meat, man. You know what I'm saying? And you having restaurant chains filling it right now. Some of you might have noticed places like Wendy's right now. They're turning their options are they're turning to their menu options will be chicken. The chicken products on their menu. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a beef shortage. You got the processing, the meat processing plants that are suffering. Because of they had to shut down because they had COVID. Some of their employees contracted the COVID. And so they had to shut down. Some of them may be working with like skeleton crews, you know what I'm saying? So cut back on that, you know what I mean? And they're slowing things up. So Wendy's, you may be seeing it right now, depending on which state you in, you may start to see right now that their menu options are changed. You may be seeing less beef product on their menu. I know the hardest hit states right now is Ohio, Michigan, and Vermont. You know what I'm saying? They're saying those are the hardest hitting states. And that's coming from Stevens Inc., a financial firm that was, I guess Wendy's pretty much hired them or whatever, and they went around and they did the data, the analysts, and they gave it out to the people so you can see, like what's going on. So they've been hit around the country. So also you got McDonald's feeling the same thing. McDonald's would try to downplay it, you know what I'm saying, but McDonald's is feeling the same strife, you know what I mean. Same situation. And I didn't catch what meat processing plants or companies that Wendy's use, but I know that McDonald's, they're using Smithfield, and they use Tyson's. That's where they get their meat product from. And Smithfield, Tyson's, they're suffering. Those meat processing plants are suffering heavily too, because they had hundreds of their employees around the country. They have plants based around the country, so a lot of their employees from both of those plants, Smithfield and Tyson, are suffering, from the COVID-19. You know what I mean? So their plants were closed down, and they're working with skeleton crews, and the government's been trying to get them, up and running again. But so you're gonna be seeing those things too changing with McDonald's, with their pork and beef product. They say they got beef, but I ain't about to get into that. But you're gonna start seeing, their menu options changing as well. So, and what they're doing is they're calling it a controlled allegation, like, you know, the ordering process where McDonald's managers were responsible for ordering up the meat product or the product for the store, period. So what's happened is the corporate has took over that. They have stripped those managers of those duties, and they're just allocating, and they're distributing as they see fit. You know what I'm saying? The corporate. You know what I mean? So you're trying to ration out the product that they got, and but if you're not seeing it already from both of these entities, you know, you will be seeing it. You know what I mean? Very shortly. Like, it won't be your regular product. So, you know, I know Wendy's was doing that morning breakfast thing. That might be a little. You might not see so much of that. You know what I mean? And hey, we know they both not known for their chicken. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Chick-fil-A need to beef up, huh? You know what I mean? Because they about to get all that work, which they was already getting it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And you rock with Chick-fil-A. If you got Chick-fil-A in your city or state or whatever, you know what time it is. So they about to get all of that work. You know what I mean? Because why would you eat chicken from Wendy's when you can really go get a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A? You know what I'm saying? The same thing goes for McDonald's. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So you go to Chick-fil-A and get the minis. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on, man. And that all goes back to what I was saying before about, you know, man, just making sure you watching what you eating out here, man. Real talk. Making sure you keeping your immune system strong, and just trying to eat as clean as possible, man. You know what I'm saying? Because actually the grocery chains are going to be feeling the same thing. If you're not already seeing it, you know what I'm saying? It's been thin. It's been thin since the start of this pandemic, when everybody rushed to grocery stores, you know what I'm saying? And they've been trying to get back. You know what I mean? You may see them fill one day, and then the next day they looking thin. You know what I mean? But when you look around at the meat product, I know, you know, maybe not everybody, but I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are understanding what I'm saying. Like, you go in a grocery store and it's looking a little thin, you know what I'm saying, with the meat product. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what you used to get, you're not seeing so much of it, you know what I'm saying? So, man, just take precaution, man, and just stay trying to eat clean, man, and just watching what you eat and keeping your immune system strong in these times and everything like that, man. So that's what's going on. And yeah, and this was something that I knew what would happen. And just me, you know, being in trucking and transportation, you know what I'm saying? Another thing too, you got a lot of truckers at home, you know what I mean? So if they're not essential, if it wasn't nothing essential to be hauled, you know what I mean, they're sitting home. There's a lot of truckers sitting home right now, you know what I'm saying? And so that's another thing, you know, if these meat processing companies aren't working or open, you know what I mean? You got there's no reason, you know what I'm saying, for those drivers and that haul those products. So it slows down a lot of things, you know what I mean? But moving on, man, real quick, you know what I mean? I don't want to keep rambling. Yeah, so you got some other things going on, developments. You got China, they're moving back. They're back, you know, their quarantine has been over. So right now, all their restaurants and businesses working at 50% occupancy. You know what I mean? As far as where they go with the restaurants, they're not. You won't be able to enter their restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Their citizens won't be able to enter restaurants without having their temperature checked. You know, they'll be checking it with an electronic, you know what I'm saying, device. And if their temperatures are not accurate or too high, they're turning them away. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that they're trying to do on that level. Another thing they've been doing since their quarantine and post quarantine is they've installed cameras in front of people's residence. Yeah, in front of people's residence, in their homes. I don't know what would cause them to to store the cameras in your home, but that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And their thought behind that is they want to, like, when you come out your house, you got to look up at the camera. They want to look in your eyes. They checking your body language, and when you leave, when you exit your home, and when you coming back, they want to see, you know what I'm saying, if there's any change in your behavior, and to let them know if you may be ill. They haven't specified, like, okay, if they do find that you may be ill or you seem like you may be ill, I don't know what is the procedure after that. You know, I would think they may try to come get you or whatever and take you to the hospital or whatever it is, get you checked out. Those are the measures that they're trying to take. And I know some people probably like, well, who cares? You know, China, the one that gave us this, you know, they the cause of this whole pandemic. Which we don't really know that, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, as of lately, you know, today is May the 7th, Thursday, May the 7th, 2020. And China's been hitting back, you know what I'm saying? They like, hey, we ain't got nothing to do. We didn't do this. We didn't, you guys got to stop, you know, telling lies and putting this false, you know, rhetoric out there. You know what I mean? So China's starting to hit back about that. I guess they like, hey, they don't want to take the weight for that. But the whole world is pointing their finger at them. So, you know, but as things unfold, as all of this unfolds, and we're going to be hearing stuff every single week. There's going to be some developments about what, and the truth will come out about who's responsible and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we getting things here and there, but the truth will come out about everything. You know what I'm saying? It will. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this new age of, you know, social media and stuff like that. So yeah, and a lot of countries are adopting. Actually, a lot of countries are adopting. That with the surveillance cameras and things. And just to go back real quick, China ain't new to this surveillance camera thing. They got top 10 places who have the most cameras. The top 10 countries, or the top 10 who have the most cameras, and China has 8 of them. China has 8 of those locations around their country. They are known, and China has like 349 million cameras throughout their country. You know what I'm saying? Throughout. You know what I'm saying? So they not new to this camera thing. This surveillance. This is what they've been doing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. And like I said, a lot of countries like the UK, Germany, Austria, Italy, they all have, you know, kind of adopting this same thing. You know, with forcing face recognition, to check and see if social distancing is being practiced, or are there too many people in one area, and that right there, you know what I'm saying, that was reported by the Washington Post on that, about, you know, these countries trying to do that. There's also been talks, the United States has been in talks with, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, Google, and other tech companies and health experts about using location data from American cell phones. So, you know, that talk about, you know, we always talk about, oh, the government, they tapping our phones. Well, that might have been, you know what I'm saying, we might have not have had no proof, and, you know, we just were figuring, or strong speculations. But now the government is out there like, now, all in the name of COVID-19 or coronavirus, they got a reason now that they really gonna be trying to tap, and they're gonna use that, and that's what they're using to say, this is, we got to check the location of everybody and see where everybody at, and making sure this social distancing thing go on. Poland is doing it like they ain't playing around. They have a government smartphone app which enforces quarantine throughout GPS location. You know what I'm saying? And facial matching is if you registered as being under quarantine. So at random times, they'll call your phone. Your phone will alarm, and you'll be instructed to take a selfie. And that is face match. The face match, the phone's location ensures you're at home, and that's how Poland doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you registered as, you know what I'm saying, being quarantined or whatever, your phone go alarm at random times. You'll be instructed to take a selfie. It'll match up, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then it'll assure your location and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just from that facial recognition. So Poland is taking the measures. They ain't playing around neither, man. So and that's what's going on out here, man. You know, that's what's going on out here. And real quick, before I move on to something else, real quick, I just want to give an update. Now, I know y'all all probably been seeing about we talked about a week ago or so about Congress presenting a couple of acts that about the rent and the mortgages. You know, they wanted to, one of the acts was about freeing people from their rent and mortgages for about 6 months or so, or a year. But they not talking about that no more. It's like the Congress is really leaning towards that $2,000 a month stimulus check. At least they leaning towards that idea. It may not be $2,000, it may be less, but they kind of leaning towards that idea for every American from the age of 16 or older. I think that age is gonna change. I gotta look more into that. I haven't seen it, but I think I've seen something in the wind somewhere about that. That age may change. You know, it may go up. And $2,000 a month, the stimulus check for Americans 16 or older, and you make less than $130,000 a year. And I think that will go on for 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. I seen that it will go on for 6 months. So it seemed like everybody in Congress is kind of almost down with that. I think they've been waiting on a few more, you know what I'm saying, members to vote or chime in on that before they actually bring it to the floor. But that's what's going on right now, man. You got to look at it like this. The government got to do something. I mean, they don't have to do nothing, but they know in the best interest because, the way this country is set up, man, is off of the working class, and they have to put money in our pockets to stem the economy. You know what I'm saying? To move this economy along. And you got 30 as of Sunday. You know what I'm saying? May the 3rd, you had 30.3 million Americans unemployed. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do something. You know what I mean? It's like they have to do something to get this economy rolling. So they're trying to roll out all different things, man. And I know there's a lot of states that's starting to open up this week. And that have already opened up. You know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta. I thought Vegas was up there. California. So you got some states that's starting to roll out and open up, man. But the thing is, you got a lot of people saying, stay at home, stay at home. But my thing is this, man. You can't, this country is a business, so you can't stay home. Everybody just can't stay in the house. Some people been in the house since the start of this pandemic. So people have to move around. You have to take care of business if your state, your city, whatever, opens up. The thing is, man, take precaution and use your brain. You know what I mean? Move smart. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you keeping the mask on. Make sure you stand free from these, I understand that promoters and all of that, these club promoters, everybody can't wait to get back and get that money. But man, you be safe, man, in what you doing. We adults, we grown, you know what I mean? Be smart about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. You want to die because you want to get a haircut? You want to die because you want your nails done and your hair done? everybody's in the same boat right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in the same boat right now. So, who you trying to impress? You gotta be self-sufficient. Pull that hair back in its ponytail. Brothers, go get them clippers and shape yourself up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how, you better look at YouTube and learn how. You know, be self-sufficient, man. You know, this right here is survival. You know? So, right now, you're in survival mode. You know? So, we gotta think smart. And do what's in the best interest for yourself and your family. That's all I can say. So if it's in your best interest to go get your hair and your nails done, then have at it. You know what I mean? But just use precaution. You know, we do understand that germs are out here every day. Before COVID, they were out here. You know what I'm saying? But let's understand that whatever our idea about this virus, whatever our idea is, it's going down. You know, whatever it is, if we believe it or not, whatever it is, whatever you believe in, it's going on. You know, and use your head. That's all I can say. You know, just use your head. Be safe. You know, and I hope that, you know, everyone took a lot of this time to reset and replan and rethink about things. I hope this time has touched you to sit down and just think about what it is you want to do, plan, and attack. You know, that's the thing right now. Sit back, reset, plan, and attack. So what's your next move when we come out of this? You know, and that's what I have for y'all right now, folks, man. Yo, peace and blessings to everybody. Stay safe out there. Move smart. Use your head. Don't be ignorant, y'all. You know what I mean? Don't be ignorant. If it ain't about nothing, man, hey, ain't no need, you know, because I know it's going to be a lot of COVID release parties, you know, Corona parties, you know what I'm saying, going on, Corona release parties, you know what I mean, free at last parties, you know what I'm saying. Hey, I know it's going to be a lot of that going on, a lot of people feeling like, you know, I need to get out, I need to see people. Man, use your head. Use your head. You know what I mean? Use your head, you know, because you know what it is. You know what it is. You go on these clubs and stuff, man. You know, you're dancing and it's sweat. It's, you got drinks flowing. You got people breathing over your drinks. You know, some places serving food. They coming through the crowd with the food. That ain't the move right now, man. That is not the move. It ain't never been the move for me. But that ain't the move, man. You know what I mean? So use your head. This country, this world is different from here on out. The way business were ran, the way business were handled before, things are gonna have to be different. It's gonna be different. It has no choice. So if business has to change, right, then us as individuals have to change how we move as well. You feel me? So we have to change things. The way we were moving before has to change. So, yo, man, I'm your boy Rashone, man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that bell for notifications. So every time when I post something, y'all will get it. You know, check me on social media, on Instagram and on Facebook under Rashone. You see my name there, Rashone Looka, Looka. Check me out. Drop me a message. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk. Make sure, you know, any updates you may have, you know, drop a message under this video, man. Make sure y'all share it, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and blessings to every last one of y'all. I'm your boy. This is Space Invaders. I'm out.